Hello, my name is McKenna. I own and run a small business called Palm Creative, and this is my studio. Happy Monday, my friends. It is a new week and I am ready to take it on. Last week I did have to take a couple days off because I was feeling intense burnout, and now that this is like the market has passed and I have a couple weeks before basically the showdown of markets. I have 3 weekends in a row in May that are full weekend markets, like 2-day events. So I'll have 6 days of markets in May. I am nauseous thinking about it, but I have some time to prep, so we're gonna do that. If you've been watching my studio vlogs for a couple weeks now, you might be like, what's going on behind you, McKenna? Why does it look different? Well, yesterday I changed up the office, so let me show you. I am gonna preface this with today is the day to get it organized and clean. So right now it is a complete mess, but you can see what has changed. So right when you walk in, on the left is going to be my inventory. So my husband right now is on his way to IKEA to get me another Ivor shelf to go right next to it. And so one shelf will be all apparel, and then the other shelf will be basically everything else, stickers, bookmarks, mugs. Yeah, so this will be where all my inventory will be. I will be keeping this station pretty much the same. I might move some things over, and that's about it, but this is gonna stay the same. It will be cleaner though. But now we'll turn over here, and luckily, like, I'm gonna point this out. I'm gonna move those prints at some point and figure out where to put them. But the gap between the couch and the shelf is a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be, so I feel pretty confident about this working. I mean, it's just me in here, so I'm not worried if I need to like booty bump the couch. And the couch is still here, which I know everyone was like, get that couch out of here, and I will when it becomes a problem. But right now this is literally the main space that my animals like to hang out when they're in here with me. And since sometimes I'm alone and like my husband's at work or he's busy, basically I need somewhere for them to like not get into everything. But I did move it over quite a bit. Now shifting over here, this is where the new station is. If you remember from previous vlogs, it was over in this corner, and so basically it has flip-flopped over here. Pretty much everything's the same as far as how I use it. I did go through my poly mailers and organize them a little bit more, and it is still kind of messy. I still need to hang things up, as you can see, and I need to find a solution to cover this outlet box. I think I'm just gonna put like a frame over it, and it's easy, like just one little nail, so I can easily take it off when I need to access it. So it keeps it safe, but I just don't want to look at this outlet box. I need to find a solution. But yeah, this is the packing station, which is basically the same as it was before. And then we have the printing and heat press station. I still think I'm gonna put my desk in the closet, and then I'll just have my chair kind of sitting out. We'll see if I get to that today, but that's kind of like a whole project in itself. Here's another angle, but yeah, it feels pretty good. Like, I'm very happy with this layout. I like that this feels like there's more light here. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. So basically today will be a lot of organizing, cleaning, and making this room work, as well as planning out basically a lot of stuff. Since I'm gonna be having those 3 markets in a row, I need to have enough inventory on hand to be able to make things each time I come home. 2 of the events are gonna be in Portland, so I will be out of town for those, which makes it a little hard because I'm gonna be away from my house. I can't just like make something. And a lot of stuff ships differently here than what it did in California, so I'm still getting used to it. Things that I was like, oh, this will show up literally in a day or 2, no longer do that, so that sucks. I'm basically gonna have to order enough inventory to sustain like multiple markets in a row, because I won't be able to like quickly order stuff. So I'm a little anxious about that, so I do need to sit down and really think about what I want to bring to these markets, as well as future launches. This week's going to be pretty hard because I do need to plan out so much, including launches. I'm sorry if you hear my animals running, they're playing tag. But yeah, launches and all these markets and making sure everything's ready. I do also need to design new business cards. The ones I had before are kind of like my old design and my old color palette. And I literally have, I would say like 5 left from this last market. People love taking business cards. So I do need to redesign that, as well as new apparel cards. I need to do a tent banner and like a banner in general. I don't have one. So I feel like I need to do something like that, especially for these larger, so loud, especially for these larger markets, since they're bigger events that I want to make sure I look professional and very nice. So lots to do, lots of money to spend. Let's just get into this Monday. I am bummed because the eclipse is happening like now. There's no way I'm gonna see it. It's so cloudy outside, so I'm just not even gonna bother. Like, there's no way I'm gonna see that. But yeah, it's a super gray day, so which, you know, is expected, but I'm still sad. But anyway, let's just get into this day, and hopefully it'll be a beautiful, busy week. So far with the organizing, obviously I need to add a lot more apparel, but it's basically going to start from kids and extra small to 4XL, and then I need to figure out how I want to divvy up the bottom. It might be just back stock. I do want to put up little tabs to say what sizes are which, just to make it a little easier in here. And then over here, all the stickers are going to be moved into these new containers and labeled, and the bookmarks are all going to be here. And this basically is going to be kind of my utility of like everything else I use. So I'll have my keychain backing cards as well as my sticker ones, which I need to unpack. And then we're going to have tassels, basically like in our decals, everything in there. Below is going to be greeting cards and postcards. I'm going to organize this out and make little divider tabs. Right now I don't have a lot of inventory, so I need to figure out how I'm going to organize this effectively. It might kind of look silly for a little while. And then I want to put some more mugs, I think, here, and probably mugs on the bottom. I have to see what's going to fit. But y'all love the straws at the markets. I added a whole bunch more to this one, but these were all about at this length, or this much. Like, it was pretty empty. I actually think I'm going to do mugs on top. I wasn't thinking I was going to, but I think that's what we should do. And then maybe the bottom is just the mug accessories. Make it a little bit easier. But yeah, I am short, so this might be not great for me, but it's okay. We'll make it work. Kind of hard to see from that angle, but that's kind of what it's going to look like. So both mugs will be there. And then I think down here I'll put mug accessories. And we'll do like this. And then I'll put my a little bin of lids next to it, I think. That's gonna be our best bet. So I had these left over from actually my wedding, and I wanted to actually do little keychains and get UV DTF transfers to add on here instead of vinyl. But I'm gonna try to organize them a little bit better so they're a little more fun. Okay, it's not gonna be that much fun. I'm actually just gonna put them in here so they're organized by color, because I think that's gonna be my best way to kind of save space. I was gonna use these little guys because I've had them forever, but I don't know where I'd put them, so I think I'm just gonna do it the other way. It's like after 5 o'clock now, and I honestly am still really tired from the market the other day. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's just standing on concrete for that long without like probably the best shoes. I just have been sore and like pretty tired. But I mean, I got a lot done today, so at least I pushed through that slumbery time. I do have quite a bit more to do in here, and I think I need to go downstairs to my storage unit again and go through some stuff, and pull some more things to organize and put some stuff down there. But I think I'm going to take a break and probably relax a little bit, and then I'm going to jump into some computer work. I still haven't moved my desk in here. I don't know if that's gonna happen tonight. I'm just feeling like that's not what I want to do right now. But we'll see. But I do need to work at my desk, so I might just like get it all cleared off and work out in the living room like I have for many months. But I do need to figure out some launches. I'm looking into doing magnetic bookmarks, and so I was researching how to make those and like what's the best way to make them. I've seen like 2 different methods, and so I'm trying to figure out what's going to be the best for me. So there's either like printable laminates that you then will cut with a Cricut, or you can print on like a photo paper, and then seal it with a laminate, and then cut it, and then you would attach magnets for the clasp. I just don't know which one's better and like which one's best for your books, because I feel like doing little magnets would like damage the book. That just seems to me what would happen. I don't know if that's true, but in my brain I feel like that would indent the book. So if you have these and like you have any opinion, please let me know, because I usually don't use magnetic bookmarks, but I know a lot of people voted on my Instagram to say they wanted it, so I feel like I need to give the people what they want. Also, I've thought about adding it in the past, but now, you know, you guys gave me a reason. It feels like I have a lot more to do in this room, but I feel pretty confident and like happy with it. It feels very organized, even though there's still stuff to put away. I'm really happy with the double shelves. Like my vision is finally happened, and I got to keep the couch. See, where would Taco be without this couch? Probably in the middle of everything. But yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna leave you all for the day, just because I feel like the rest of the stuff I kind of want to like do in sweatpants and maybe sit on a couch, you know what I mean? It's all computer work. So this is where we will leave you on this Monday, but I'm pretty happy. Like, it feels good in here. Look at that mess though. Wow. Okay, well, I'll be back to do it all again tomorrow. Hey friends, happy Tuesday. So it is now like the afternoon. We ended up going to Target and I went to a used bookstore and I got some new books. I'm going to start Fourth Wing. I know, I'm doing it. But I don't know if I'm gonna start now or if I'm gonna read it later because I have some other books I need to finish. But I also got Guild, which is like the, I need to look up what it's called. Someone recommended it and it's a series, something prisoner, gilded prince, I don't know. I'm messing that up, but I'm excited. I got some cute books. I almost got the Throne of Glass original paperback cover. It was $20 and I was like, I'm gonna wait till I find the hardback version. But I was very excited because it was like the OG cover, which I haven't seen in like real life besides in a really expensive box set. Now I need to finish getting this room organized because that's kind of like what's hindering my productivity, I would say. And then I have something at 5. I have one of the markets wants me to attend like this like info Zoom meeting, and so I have to do that. But yeah, basically I need to get this room ready and then I need to sit down and like work on launch stuff. I did a poll for like notebooks and to-do lists and stuff, and I got a lot of good ideas. So I do need to work on that because I realized I need to order those ordered, so I have them for the upcoming markets because that is something that I'm really wanting to have. And then after my meeting, I might be going with a friend to another bookstore because we are getting, we're gonna go check it out and just hang out. But yeah, after my Zoom meeting, I'm gonna probably go hang out with one of my friends. And so I think if I do end up working, it'd be later tonight after that. But for now, I need to get this room in spot. Yeah, and then starting to plan out many a thing. But yeah, let's just get into this Tuesday. So I wanted to show you a quick status of what the room looks like because I'm very proud of how it's turned out. So let me show you. So yeah, a lot cleaner. All the tote bags are hanging. We have all the apparel organized. Ugh, I'm obsessed. And then over here is kind of the same dealio. And then I did get some cute little string lights to hang up in the closet for the big closet reno. That is still kind of a mess. So I have about an hour before this meeting for this market. Basically they require all new sellers to basically attend their like Zoom meeting to talk about everything. Which, you know, is kind of helpful because I like to know as much detail as possible before an event, so I make sure I'm prepared. So I have that at 5, and then shortly after I will be heading out to go meet up with a friend. But I've been working on my idea sheet basically of everything I want to work on over the next couple weeks and everything I want to have released in time for the markets. Oh my gosh. For the last like couple hours I've been working on basically brainstorming design ideas and things I want to have at my future markets, as well as looking at displays, because the next 2 markets are going to be a little bit more not trade showy, but they are a lot fancier in my opinion, so I want to make sure my display kind of like reflects that and looks really professional. I do think my last couple markets I really upped my game and I'm really happy with it, but I know there's some things I need to improve on to kind of just make sure I'm using my space wisely, especially when I'll have notebooks and some other products that I'm in the works with. And so it just makes me a little nervous because I need to figure out ways to better display things so I have enough space, because space is kind of an issue. You think a 10 by 10 space is pretty big, but as you've seen, it fills up really fast. I think this is where I'm gonna end Tuesday. I know it hasn't been very eventful as far as vlog wise, but for me, I'm getting a lot done. But the rest of it's kind of computer work as well as like stuff that I'll probably do later in the day. So this is where I'm leaving you on this Tuesday, and we shall see what I get up to tomorrow. It's Wednesday and it is sunny and beautiful outside, which means we're gonna go on a little adventure today. So we're gonna end up going to a tulip farm because up in Skagit Valley there's like a tulip festival. So we're gonna go on a little trip because I do want to take some pictures and maybe have some new prints of florals, as well as do you know, some pictures with products, as well as just enjoying nature for a little bit before I have to dive into the massive amount of stuff I need to get into today. I also just found out I got into another market. This one's in June in Spokane, so should be pretty good. I'm excited. It's always fun getting into another market. But yeah, basically we're gonna go on a little road trip together, go see some pretty flowers. Hopefully it stays nice up there. It's really sunny here today. It is supposed to get cloudy later, but for now, I'm a big fan of this weather. So let's just get into this Wednesday, and yeah, it'll be fun. And like when I get back, we have a lot of stuff to accomplish here, but the Tulip Festival doesn't last that long, and I'd rather go on a weekday than on a weekend because they get so busy. So yeah, we're just taking advantage of the nice weather since this is a task and a fun thing that I've been wanting to do. But yeah, let's just get into this Wednesday and go on a little trip. I'm back from the flower fields. It was so pretty. I ended up getting so many really cool pictures that I'm going to turn into prints. So that's pretty exciting. I think I have quite a few things to get done this afternoon. It's nice getting to do those kind of like outings, but I was very like, oh my gosh, I have so much to do at my house. But it was something I really wanted to get done. I really wanted to add more prints and get some new floral prints done, and basically those flower fields were already almost like, not dead, but like they weren't as poppin' as like I would assume, being only like the second week into April, so a little shocking. So I think the rest of this afternoon I need to pack 2 orders. I don't think we'll get them to the post office, but I want them kind of like packed so then first thing tomorrow they can get dropped off. And then I think we're gonna have a big design night because I need to really start getting into getting some of the stuff kind of made and ordered, since a lot of stuff needs to have a little bit of time. So yeah, let's just get into packing some orders and hopefully getting into some design work. So this order is so cute. They got 4 stickers because it's buy 3 get 1 free on my website, and then they got the lavender twilight mug with a bamboo lid, and then they also got the pink farmer's market tote bag. So cute. Happy Thursday, my friends. So last night my camera died because the battery needed to be charged. So I didn't end up showing you everything that I was packing, and I didn't want to like stop what I was doing to wait for the battery. So I have 2 orders ready to go. And then I had 2 more orders come in last night, which like never happens. So I think I'm gonna pack those this morning so I can get them out with this batch of orders. And then we have a lot to get done today, and I'm gonna really like sit down and focus and not leave my house today. So maybe like a walk, but that's about it. I think I'm gonna focus on product design because that's something I really need to focus on since I have all these markets coming up. I really want to make sure I have enough new products coming out as well for like my online people, like people that can't shop in person because they're not in my area. And then I'm trying to decide if I want to make a new TikTok account. I think I mentioned this in a previous vlog, but basically I had a TikTok shop and there was like this weird glitch that happened, and when I reached out to TikTok shop, they basically said they can't do anything because it's their like AI. I don't know. It was like very confusing, and they flagged me with a copyright thing. And then I reached out and I'm like, what's the copyright? Like, what's the problem? And then it just like disappeared after I complained, and then they just closed the shop. I don't know. It sounds really sketchy, and so, but when I reached out to finally got a person to talk to and not like a robot. They told me I should just make a new TikTok account and that it should be fine, like, but starting a new account from scratch is like not really something I want to do. However, having a TikTok shop was like a very, my dog's barking. Laddie, stop! Having a TikTok shop was really good for my business, and so it's hard because part of me is like, should I just keep what I've been doing the last few months and not having one? However, they do give really good discounts to customers that I personally can't give to people because it would mean I don't make money, and the coupons that they give people on TikTok shop, like TikTok takes the hit and not businesses. So like my sweatshirts, some people are getting them for $20 instead of how much I have to charge for them because that is how much it costs to make. And so it is hard because I am trying to decide if it's worth it for my business to get back on TikTok shop. And it's frustrating because I just want to use the account that I have. But basically I was told like it's just impossible to fix, which I'm like, I feel like it's not, but whatever. Like I don't know how the back end stuff works, but yeah, TikTok just told me to make a new account. So I was like, so it sucks because I have like, I think I have 5,200 followers right now on my TikTok. But since TikTok shop closed on my account, my views and like everything has been so bad, like so bad. Like I barely get any views anymore, and it's exhausting because I know like I'm making good content. So I don't know, like I literally don't know. I stopped using hashtags to like see if that was the problem. I've tried everything, and I know TikTok might be banned soon, so it's just like, it's complicated. It's a hard business decision, but it's something that I feel like I might need to do because literally like my business blew up and it ended up moving into like my actual website. So I had a lot more people purchasing actually on my actual website when I had a TikTok shop, which seems like counterproductive, but people would go onto TikTok shop if something was unavailable on there. Since you have to ship it so fast, I'd only have things that I literally had on hand, and not how like on my website I do have stuff that I like might need to order. If like someone buys 10 sweatshirts, I obviously will need to buy more sweatshirts because I don't keep that much inventory on hand. But yeah, it's a hard business decision. So that's something I want to decide on today, and if I decide on it, I need to just do it, and if it doesn't work, then I just close it and it's fine. So anyway, I'm just gonna start packing these 2 orders that came in so then I can get them out in the mail into the world, and then we're going to sit down and design and get everything planned out for the next couple months for launches. Okay, let's get these little buddies packed. Okay, first, the Etsy order, they got the Create and Caffeinate in the 15 ounce, so let's grit that guy out. But yeah, I really like these because they have like the pink inside, pink handle. She's so cute. Let's see, next they got the Happy Stacks bookmark with the tassel. I love this one, it's so cute. So next I got the Band Book Lover tote in this pretty blue sage. And there's the back. So cute. Always do this, but when I film a packing video on my phone, I always forget to film it on here. So it's already packed, but I'll tell you what they got. So they actually got the Artsy Daydreamer t-shirt in a medium. So that was fun. I was like, oh my gosh, we're wearing the same thing. And then they got the Antisocial Moms Club in the pastel pink. The sticker does really well at markets and it always makes moms laugh, and it makes me so happy. It comes in 2 colors too, so if you're not a pink fan, there's like a gradient of blue and orange. And then they got a 16-ounce coffee sleeve in the Happy Days pattern, which this one's kind of my favorite. I use it literally every day I have iced coffee. It's a problem. So now that all the orders are packed, I'm gonna have my husband go to the post office to deliver them. So they're all here. Yay! And then it is time to move on to all the other stuff I have to do today. There's something I totally forgot to tell you guys. So the other day I had someone reach out to do a custom order, and they're wanting like specific tote bags made. And at first I was like, I don't know if that's really something I want to do, but it's somebody that I've actually, like, they've ordered a bulk thing from me before, and it was like a couple years ago, and so I was really flattered they came back. And so I'm making them tote bags, and so I need to work on that design and finish it up today, so I can send it to them tomorrow so they can approve it and we can order it. I usually don't really do custom orders, but it's something I've kind of considered doing, just to have like another, you know, source of income coming in. So I'm excited to show you guys when I finish that design and kind of the process of that. It is someone I've like met, like I've actually met this person in person, so that's kind of fun. It was when I lived in California, and they actually lived in a similar area to me at the time, and so I met up with them with this bulk order because I was like, well, it's silly if they live like a couple blocks from me. But yeah, pretty crazy. This is like my first kind of like commission for custom stuff. I've done like one other custom thing before where I did some stickers for somebody. This is the first time I've done like a design and make kind of situation. So we'll see how it goes. It might be something I start offering, not as like frequently, but I'll do it occasionally just because I'm too busy to like have that being consistent. But yeah, pretty exciting. The other thing I'm kind of struggling with right now is getting my market schedule figured out, because I'm kind of trying to decide how I want to do my summer. I know I need to do like a lot of events, but I just don't know where, because some of them like would be better in other places, so they wouldn't be like in Seattle. And so it's just figuring out if I want to do that or if I want to stay local. It's so hard to make these decisions. Sometimes I wish there was a boss above me, but also no, I don't. I really don't. But yeah, so I'm in kind of a zone of, now that I also am running, oh my gosh, I feel like I haven't been talking enough to you all, because I'm thinking about all these things that I'm like, that are going behind the scenes. So I'm also doing a sale this week, which I'm realizing when you watch this, you'll only have a few hours because I'm ending it end of day Monday. So I really apologize for that if you only watch me on YouTube, because I'm realizing this at this moment. Um, so oops on my part. So when you're watching this, the sale ends tonight. I really apologize for the short notice, but it's 20% off everything on my Etsy as well as my website. And I do have free shipping on Etsy, but all the items are more expensive, so it kind of evens out. Doesn't really matter where you purchase. I would like you to purchase on my website more, but if you're an Etsy fan, I'm obviously shop where you shop. I'm basically doing 20% off everything in my shop, and then I do have free shipping in my shop on my website for any order over $75. So yeah, if you would like to shop and get the deals, like my band book crew neck is $48 right now. So usually it's $60 because of how expensive it is to make. But anyway, I'm sorry that you won't have as much time to shop, but make sure to follow me on Instagram because that's really where I post the most updates and polls, because I do a lot of polls to see what people want. I do a lot of like, what should we do? I do giveaways, all that kind of stuff. So if you would like to follow me on Instagram, that's where the info hits first. But now I feel like I need to go sit at my desk. I'm gonna clean off my desk. I still haven't moved it into the closet yet. I might do it today because I really do need to focus the next few days, and I need a quiet space, and my living room is not a quiet space. Just because of all the sweet animals that I love so much. But I think I'm gonna go get that all set up, at least for the next couple hours, focusing out there and probably putting headphones on and hoping for the best. And if it gets too loud, I'm gonna finally make the move of moving all my crap in here because I'm needing to focus big time. I feel so bad. I have to evict Luna. She keeps taking my chair. I also wanted to show you guys, if you've been following me for a little while, I've been getting back into reading, and I read all 16 Sarah J. Maas books in the span of a very short amount of time. So now this is my TBR list. Everyone was talking about this on TikTok as a recommendation, and people wanted like specific things for it, like stickers and stuff. So I ended up picking it up, the Plated Prisoner series. So we'll see, I don't know, maybe I'll like it, hopefully. I'm gonna be that bitch, and I'm gonna read Fourth Wing. I got them used, so I was like, how can I not buy them and actually read them? And then Cruel Prince by Holly Black is on my list. The House in the Caesarean Sea, a Cerulean Sea, I'm so sorry. I've been hearing so much about that book, and then I do want to read Turtles All the Way Down. I just don't know when. I know the movie's coming out soon. And then The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. So yeah, I don't know which one I'm going to start with next. I kind of feel like it's going to be Fourth Wing, but I can't decide. Just realized I hadn't even shown you this either. I don't know what's going on with me, y'all. We got this bookshelf for $12 at Goodwill, and right now it's literally just Sarah J. Maas books, and then my husband for some reason put this Lego Porsche here, and I definitely felt like this is Barbie's house, not Ken's dream house moment when I saw that there. But you know, that's what you have to do, sacrifices in marriage. If you've been watching my vlogs for a little bit, you know the last like 2 weeks have been a little draining, and I feel like I definitely hit a slump of like, I think it was just burnout. I was really exhausted, and I was having a hard time vlogging, and it was kind of sucky. Like I really do enjoy vlogging, and I like connecting with you all. So hopefully I feel a lot better this week, so I'm hoping that continues. And so that's why I'm like, wow, I didn't show you guys this stuff. I think I just kind of was living in a little bubble of moving through it, and that's okay, and that's just like real life. Like obviously no one can be 24/7 like perky and happy and not feeling exhausted. So but this week I feel pretty good, and I'm ready to take on, oh my gosh, the lighting right there, take on all the stuff. I also feel a little weird because this week's been a little funky as far as stuff I've been getting done. Obviously like I had to get the office finished and like organized, which took some time. And then I also needed to go to the flower fields to get some prints. So I took a lot of pictures. They look so good. I haven't even started editing, but like just on my screen, I'm so obsessed. I don't know if I'm gonna do it as a separate launch or if I'm gonna do it under the like growing and glowing plant launch, because I feel like that might go well together. But anyway, I really need to start working on stuff because I am stressed. I'm gonna stop talking and just do it. Okay, so it's about 5 o'clock, and pretty much all day I've been doing a ton of research and watching a lot of videos and reading a lot of sources and finding a lot of materials for upcoming products that I think I want to do, and these things would be handmade by me. I've been talking about doing like a Kindle sleeve or like a book sleeve kind of thing, and so I watched a ton of videos and kind of come up with my own version of how I would want to do it, because I really want to make one that has like a pocket and that closes and just like looks cute. And then I was like, it'd be smart if some of them had like I do the heat press transfers on it, so it would be like the custom design on it. I looked into getting fabric ordered, like custom fabric, but it's just too expensive for me right now. And so I think I would just get fabrics that like match my vibe, and I would sew them all, and it's very exciting. I was also looking at doing like keychain wristlets. I watched a couple videos on how to sew those, as well as adding the hardware. I even watched a couple videos about how to make dog collars. I don't know if I'll get to that, but like, how cute would that be? So yeah, lots of ideas. I do still need to sit down and like draw a lot, but I think that's gonna be my evening as of right now. I think that's what's gonna happen, because I'm almost in that zone, you know? I'm in the drawing zone. But I started planning out all the launches as well, literally for the next couple months, like until middle of June. However, I'm very nervous because since I have all those markets coming up, most of the time I try to do launches on Fridays. And so I'm like, how am I going to do launches on top of weekend, like full market weekends with travel? I'm very stressed. So I think I just need to like put my head down and like really focus on that. I think that's where I'm gonna leave you all today. It's just because I think the rest of the day I'm gonna focus on design work and I won't really be filming that. Just because like I just want to be focused on that and not thinking about filming. No offense to you all. I love bringing you along with the process, and hopefully I'll show you what I come up with. I just feel like when I put the pressure of doing both at the same time, sometimes I get a little too distracted with the filming and not as focused on the drawing. So we're gonna try it today. We're gonna be focused, but hopefully I'll be able to show you stuff tomorrow. But yeah, it's been a very productive Thursday and I'm so excited. Like I really want to order all this fabric now. Like I have a vision for these Kindle sleeves, and they'd be obviously a limited batch because I'm sewing them, so it's gonna take me a minute to get back into it, but oh, I'm so excited. But yeah, anyway, that is the update and I will be back tomorrow. Happy Friday, my friends. I can't believe this week has flown by so fast. Like, what even? Basically last night I got into a rhythm of designing, so I wanted to show you what I made, as well as I guess actually I won't show you the client work yet just because it's not like confirmed for everything, but I worked on that commission piece and I'm gonna send that to them this morning. And then I worked on, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 designs for the Book Lover launch part 2, so I'm very excited. And this morning I've already applied to 2 markets. Applications were due soon, so I was like, well, I'm gonna get those applications in before I forget. I think they were due today, but then they switched the dates, so I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna do it today like it was, like I thought. So those have been applied to. I don't know when I find out, but you know, they're like later in the summer too, so because I need to start filling out my summer dates because that's already like around the corner. But anyway, let me show you, let me show you the designs I did last night. Okay, of course it is a little hard to see on a screen, so bear with me. So we have 2 ACOTAR designs, To the Stars Who Listen and the Dreams That Are Answered. It's a little hard to see on the screen, I don't know why. There's also a bookmark version. This will be the front, and then the back will have the same thing. It will be like half-half. And then I made this Cauldron Boil Me, because if you know, you know. And then I did a Book Talk Made Me Read It, and a Bookstagram Made Me Read It. So I thought those were really fun and cute. I really liked the colors I chose. So those are the new designs that will most likely be coming out super soon. And this is why the couch has been, I'm trying to keep the couch in here. So Taco has his place to sit. He must make his muffins. We can't take his muffins away. So I'm really excited with those designs. Today is another very heavy design day. I don't have any orders at the moment to pack. So I think I'm just gonna get myself set up on the big screen and basically get it going. I'm focusing on the book lover launch because that's the one that's kind of coming up. And then I need to officially like finalize my schedule for my launches. I'm having a little bit of a hard time and a tiny bit of an identity crisis with my products. There's some that I'm like, I should retire them. Though they do keep selling, they just don't really match my business anymore. It was stuff that I created back in like 2020. So yeah, it's been 4 years of these products being in my shop and I'm kind of ready for them to say goodbye. So I think I'm gonna do a sale. I might have mentioned this yesterday, but I think I'm gonna do a sale sometime in the next week to clear out any of the designs that are still left, just because it's just starting to feel like there's too much in my inventory, and then like when people buy these items, it's more work for me because I don't really keep them on hand, if that makes sense. Like there's stickers that I'm like, well, no one really orders these, and then when they do, I'm like, now I have these stickers. And since I'm doing a ton of new stickers coming up, especially with the book lover one, I'll have some plant related ones and locations. I'm like, I feel like I need to keep switching it up. There's obviously the ones that are going to stay in the shop because they do well and like they match the vibe. But overall, I'm trying to figure out moving forward where I want my brand to go. I feel like I've always kind of done launches that inspire me or I know will do well, and sometimes it's, I don't know what the right word is. Sometimes I realize later on that it's not really what I wanted in the shop. It was kind of focused on what everyone else wanted, which is still okay. Like sometimes that obviously does well, but I feel like it's hard for me when I'm designing it and then also like later on if it doesn't look cohesive to me. So I don't ever want anything in my shop to be matchy-matchy. Like I've always wanted things to be, they all kind of go together, but they all have a separate story. Like I don't like having too much consistency as far as like colors. Like I think I should use lots of colors. I stay on the brighter side obviously, but I don't know. I'm just having a moment of trying to figure out the future of the shop and the future launches. And I think it's because I've been working on all these launches, trying to figure out where I want things to keep progressing, as well as I want to add a lot of new products, and so I do need to clear out some of the ones that are not really serving me or you guys anymore. But that is my thoughts as far as that. So our main goals today honestly is just product design and then seeing where the day takes us. My amazing husband took our dog and they're going for a hike, so I get the house semi-quiet. Hopefully this boy behaves himself. He usually tries to act out when the others are not here. So I guess we'll just get into this day and see where it leads us. And I can't believe it's Friday. That's really the main scariness of this day, is like I have so much to do. So being a Friday, I'm like, woof. But anyway, let's just get into it. I got to do an outro on Friday, so this is the outro. Thank you so much for watching this week's vlog. If you had any questions on how I do certain things or how I run my business, or if there's any content you want to see in the future, I do bi-weekly videos that are a little bit more focused on tutorials as well as other things that you might be wanting to know about running a business. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I really appreciate all the love and comments and everything you guys have been doing. It means so much to me, and the orders that I've seen come through from YouTube. It's so cool to see like you guys coming from YouTube and meeting me over on Instagram and TikTok. So I just wanted to say thank you so much, and I hope you have a beautiful week, and I will see you next time.